Hello everyone, welcome to Salesforce Network Salesforce Administrator Tutorial. Topic what we are going to cover in this session, that is Schema Builder. Schema Builder is a powerful tool within Salesforce that allows users to design and manage their data models in a visual and intuitive way. Using this, we can easily create custom objects, define relationships between objects, and optimize performance of our Salesforce org. Steps to create custom object: setup, object and fields, schema builder, elements, drag and drop object icon. Steps to create custom field: setup, object and fields, schema builder, custom object name, select element, drag and drop field. So let's see an example. Create two custom objects and fields using Schema Builder by the name, candidate and position. So object candidate data type will be for the name text, phone, phone data type, email data type, address, text area data type. And for the second object position data type would be for the title text data type, education pick list data type, salary currency data type. So to do the practical, let's log into our Salesforce account by providing username and password. Hit the login button. By default, we are going to land on Lightning Experience page. So let's follow the PPT. Steps to create custom object by Schema Builder. So setup, objects and fields in the platform tools, Schema Builder. So let's see what Schema Builder is providing us. So at the left side we are seeing the Schema Builder and logo of this particular, then close button, then auto layout. In the view option there is a drop down, display elements name, hide relationships, hide legend. And beside that one, our first tab is elements. Drag and drop new custom objects and fields into the schema. So object, when we are going to create an object, just we have to drag and drop this object. And while creating the fields, which type of field we are going to create, on that particular object we have to drag that particular field. For auto number, just drag this field. Formula, roll up summary. For the relationship, lookup, hierarchy and master detail relationship. Then for the checkbox, currency, date time, time, email, number, percent, phone, pick list multi select. For text, text encrypted, text area, long text area, rich text area, and for URL. For these all the text, there is a difference. So Salesforce has provided this much of text fields. Then at the right tab we are seeing the objects. Select objects to display on the builder. Select from all objects. All objects means selected objects, standard objects, custom objects, system objects, all are holding. For the selected objects, there is no selected objects, so it's not displaying anything over here. Then standard objects, all the standard objects are coming over here, what Salesforce had provided to us. So in the custom objects, the objects what we had created, that objects are coming. Up to now we had created only two objects, registration and employee, and the last one is system objects. So these are the system objects provided by Salesforce: activity, event, task, user. So see how selected objects is coming. So let's come to our custom object. Click on this particular employee. So employee object is coming over here. So I am making it clear all. Nothing is there. All objects I am making the by default one. So let's see how to create two objects by the schema builder. So on the elements we have to simply drag the object and provide the name of this particular object. So label is candidate, plural is candidates, starts with a vowel or consonant. Just go with consonant because C is there. Object name is candidate. Description we can provide. In the real time we have to go with this one. And then coming to record name. So I am making this record name is record number, and data type would be auto number. And for the candidate number, here it's there is an example, a hyphen in the curly braces 40, and here we can see how it is going to be displayed by clicking on this help button. So here I am taking C for candidate, id hyphen in the curly braces and starting from 1. So allowing the report, allowing the activities, track field history, and in development it's deployed. Click on save button. So while doing this much of effort, we can simply create the object. And for that object, if all I need to create the fields, so in the field section, simply I have to drag and drop for creating the fields. So let's see how to create the fields for a custom object in schema builder. So first is name, that is of text data type. So text is there, we have to simply drag and drop on that particular object, and here we have to provide the name, description, help text, and making the length like 50. Default value will be what I am not providing anything, required, unique, and external id. Just leaving this. Click on save button. Next field is phone, and the data type would be phone. So provide the field name, just clicking on save button. Next field is email, and data type would be email type, email. And for this I am making it required, always require a value in this field in order to save a record, and also making it unique. So do not allow duplicate values for this email field. Click on save button. Next we have to create address field, and that address would be text area, data type address. I am not making it a default value or required. Click on save button. So we had created the custom object candidate and the field for the same. Again we have to create the second object, position. So before creating the position object, let's see what is available over there. So just open the our app, employee management system. EMS, click on the particular name. So up to now what we had seen, we had created employee object in our earlier sessions, and we had put the account standard object in our tab. So just now we had created the candidate object, but it's not available in the tab bar. So for making that available, we have to click on setup. This thing we have to do separate while creating the object from schema builder. Setup, platform tools, user interface, click on tabs. So click on custom object tabs, click new. Here our candidate object we had created with schema builder, that is coming over there. Choose the tab style, just click on next button. So add to profile, I am going with the default one, default on for all the profiles. Click on next button. See, in the real time system administrator, standard user, standard platform user, uh, we are generally working with this one. So click on next button. Add to custom apps, I am not going with all the apps. Here all the custom apps are available. I am going with only employee management system app. Click the checkbox and click save. So candidate tab is created. So now we are able to see the candidate object what we had created with schema builder. Just click on that particular object. Click on this particular object. So this all the things provided by Salesforce, like candidate, then recently viewed, and all in the list view it's displaying. So at the right side search is there for searching all the candidates if available. Then new, import, change owner. So we have to click on new. Let's see what the fields are available over here. So we had created name, phone, email and address field, but we are seeing only email field. Why? uh, this we had made it require and also unique. So it is displaying. For making all the fields available, we have to go in the page layout section. So just close this window and click on setup, edit the object. So we are in candidate object, and here all the details are coming for all the configuration of this particular candidate object. So in the field and relationship section we can create the field, we can manage that all. In the page layout section we are going to display the page how it looks like. So click on page layout. This candidate page layout is given by Salesforce when we are creating any custom uh, object. So click on drop down, click on edit. So all the fields are available over here: name, phone, and email is grayed out because it's already on the page. And next one is address. So we have to make it available. So this is the panel what we were seeing on the candidate object. So for this, first we have to go with the name, then phone, then email is already there, then address. Also we can make the look and feel good. So I am making this email field at the right direction and address as well at right side. Click on save button. So like this we are making the things available at page layout. So again come back to our employee management system app. Just once again reload this page. So while clicking on new button, now we are able to see all the fields what we had did in the page layout. According to that, name, phone, email and address. So just close this window and again coming to our schema builder page. Here we have to create the second object. So simply we have to from the element section we have to drag and drop in this panel, provide the name of that particular object. So label is position, plural is positions. Start with consonant. Here two drop down is there, consonant and vowel sound. By default consonant is getting selected. Object name is position. Record name I am again making it position number and also making it auto number. Position ID, P for position. Starting number could be 1. Allow reports, activities and track field history checked and click on save button. So we had created the second object position and created by last modified by owner position number. These fields are given by Salesforce. Whenever we are creating a new object, these four fields are getting created by Salesforce, and on this we don't have any control. So for this position we have to create some of the fields like title. For the title data type is text, so text drag and drop. So title is label, field name is title and providing the length as 50. I am not checking this all, click on save button. Next field we have to create education. So we had taken this checklist type. So field label is education and again field name is education and values I had provided high school, intermediate, graduation and post graduation. Here some consideration is there, enter values with each value separated by a new line. So I had made this display values alphabetically not in order entered. So if all I need to display the values in alphabetical order, I have to check this box. Otherwise it is displaying as we had given. Use first value as default value means by default high school is getting displayed the default value. I am not making this also. Click on save button and the last field is salary and that is of currency type. So just drag the currency over the object. So provide the label salary, field name is again salary and making this salary is required. So click on required. Always require a value in this field in order to save a record. Click on save button. So also position object is done and created all the fields. So let's come back to our employee management system app. Just refresh this. So now again we are not finding the position object on the tab. So again we have to make it available on the tab. For this we have to click on setup. Under platform tools, expand user interface, click on tabs. So in the custom object tabs section we have to click on new button. So in the object drop down, click on position, choose the tab style, click on next button. Add to profiles. Here all the profiles are given at the left side and tab visibility is default on. I am going with the default one. So here standard platform user, standard user and system administrator default on for these profiles also. Click on next button. Add to custom apps. I am unchecking this include tab. Here all the custom apps are available. At the right, coming down we are seeing employee management system app. Check this checkbox, click on save button. So it will available for only employee management system app. So click on save button. So coming back to our employee management system app, now it's available. So click on position tab, click on new. So again we are not seeing all the fields for the position object, as we had created this object and fields by schema builder. So explicitly we have to add the tags for this object, and if the field is not mandatory, so we have to make it available going to page layout section. So close this window, just click on setup, click on edit object. So in the object manager for the position all the details are displayed over here. Just click on page layouts. Under this drop down click on edit button. So we had created title, education, salary. Salary is grayed out because already present at the page layout. So we have to make it available title and education. So just drag and drop this title on the page layout, education as well. So click on save button. Now again come back to our employee management system app. Just click on reload the page. So for the position tab, just click on new button. So now we are able to see all the fields: title, salary, education, and in the education none is by default, and all the given values are high school, intermediate, graduation and post graduation. So like this we are creating the objects or custom objects and fields by schema builder. Thank you, and if you guys found this video helpful, please do like, subscribe and also leave a comment down below.